Istanbul New Year Reina nightclub attack leaves 39 dead. At least 39 people, including at least 15 foreigners, have been killed in an attack on a nightclub in Istanbul, Turkey's interior minister says. A gunman opened fire in Reina nightclub at about 1:30 local time, 22:30 GMT, as revelers marked the New Year. Suleyman Soylu said efforts were continuing to find the attacker, who was believed to have acted alone. At least 69 people were being treated in hospital, the minister added. 4 were said to be in a serious condition. A manhunt for the terrorist is underway. Police have launched operations. We hope the attacker will be captured soon, he said. Only 21 of the victims had been identified, he said. 15 or 16 were foreigners, he said, and at least 3 of the Turkish victims may have been employees at the club. This was a massacre, a truly inhuman savagery, he said. Media reports suggest the attacker may have been wearing a Santa Claus outfit. The minister did not confirm this but said the assailant was believed to have left the club wearing different clothing. Reina nightclub, in the Ortaköy area of Istanbul, is an upscale venue on the banks of Bosphorus. Istanbul Governor Vasip Sahin said the attacker killed a policeman and a civilian outside the club before entering and opening fire. Before I could understand what was happening, my husband fell on top of me, the Associated Press news agency quoted Sinem Uyanık, who was inside the club, as saying, I had to lift several bodies from on top of me before I could get out. It was frightening. There were reportedly as many as 700 people in the nightclub at the time of the attack, some of whom jumped into the water to escape. The Turkish authorities have imposed a media blackout on coverage of the attack, citing security and public order concerns, but it does not extend to official statements. Some media reports spoke of more than one attacker, and a news agency reported that some witnesses claimed the attackers were speaking Arabic, but there is no confirmation of this. U.S. President Barack Obama, who was on holiday in Hawaii, was among the first international leaders to make a statement after being briefed by his team. The president expressed condolences for the innocent lives lost, directed his team to offer appropriate assistance to the Turkish authorities, as necessary, and keep him updated as warranted, White House spokesman Eric Schultz said in a statement. Istanbul was already on high alert with some 17,000 police officers on duty in the city, following a string of terror attacks in recent months. Many were carried out by so-called Islamic State, IS, or Kurdish militants. Less than a fortnight ago, Russian ambassador Andrei Karlov was shot dead by off-duty Turkish policeman Mevlut Merteltintiz as he gave a speech in the capital Ankara. After the shooting, the killer shouted the murder was in revenge for Russian involvement in the conflict in the Syrian city of Aleppo. Deadliest in Turkey in 2016. 10th of December, wind bomb attack outside a football stadium in Istanbul kills 44 people. Kurdish militant group claims responsibility. 20th of August, bomb attack on wedding party in Gaziantep kills at least 30 people, is suspected. 30th of July, 35 Kurdish fighters try to storm a military base and are killed by the Turkish army. 28th of June, a gun and bomb attack on Ataturk Airport in Istanbul kills 41 people, in an attack blamed on his militants. 13th of March, 37 people are killed by Kurdish militants in a suicide car bombing in Ankara. 17th of February, 28 people die in an attack on a military convoy in Ankara.